With ZBH Tech, and today I am with you with a product review on some curtain lights that I've received. So I've received these from a company free of charge, but my review is in my own words, and this has not been reviewed prior to me uploading this video for full disclosure. And so these are curtain lights provided by the Qiner, Qiner company, and they are, I'm going to give you some specs here of what these are. So they're 6.5 feet by 6.5 feet. There are 400 LEDs contained within these curtain lights. They have some different function modes that are listed here on the box. So here's the box. There's some of the functions and some more information. And turn it around there. So these lights are able to be individually controlled, so you can draw your own images or text or whatever you want on them. They have a music function mode. They have a built-in mode so that you can have like a preset list of images and colors that you can just choose right out of the app. I do believe they also have an IR controller. I haven't opened the box yet, but I do believe there's an IR controller along with the smart app functionality. Multi-colors, you can individually control each one. There's multiple different color modes that you can select from. And there's the delay on off. And I'll get into what those functions are within the app after I get them unboxed and get them set up. So if you like the content of this video, and it would really help me out if you'd give me a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more review videos, tech videos. I have a whole bunch of hot tub videos. I have some other videos I'm going to be rolling out now that springtime has come. And so yeah, stay tuned for some other topics and some other things going on within my channel. So without further delay, thank you for watching, and let's get to it. And I'm going to get this all unboxed for us. I just decided to do this outside. I'm going to be installing these lights above the window by my hot tub, so outdoor, and these are outdoor rated, and I do have a waterproof box I can put the power supply and such in, but the lights are waterproof rated, and I'll get that exact rating for you. So anyway, let's go ahead and I'll just get these unboxed real quick so you can just kind of get an idea of what comes in the box. So it comes in a little Ziploc bag here. We're just going to undo the contents. Yep, there's that IR controller that I was talking about. There are instructions here that are going to go over how to get this all set up and and there was a QR code for the app. Okay, and then we've got our bundle of lights. And so it looks like these little hooks here are going to be how we're going to mount these. And so this is going to work just really well because my windows, at the top of my windows, have a little lip that I should be able to just slide these right over. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get these installed. Sorry for the wind. The wind has just caught that up just a little bit. So yeah, let's just get these undone. Got our power, and probably about a 6-foot power cable there. Looks like we've got a good waterproof connector. Just want to kind of show you that. Just undo that, and you can see that there's a rubber seal, and these connectors do appear to be waterproof. Let's just get that put back in. Looks like we've got a reset option there. This looks like a microphone for the music. I'm sure that's what it's used to detect the sound for the the lights so that they dance. So let's go ahead and set that off to the side. And then we just got our lights, and we're just going to spread these across the window and then get these put into place. And so yeah, I'll be right back with you to get these installed. Boxed and unbundled, and so you can see here I not really have a long enough wingspan to stretch them all the way out, but they're 6.5 feet wide. Each strand has one of these hooks. You can see, let's get close to the camera, one of these hooks, and I just pulled that on the ground, but that's okay. And it just goes 6.5 feet across. There are 400 lights total, and there's my power supply, and then my my lead that goes, and I believe that's about 6 feet long itself. So I'm going to get these installed right up here on my window. So right across, these will probably be a little bit wider than 6. I don't think the window is quite 6 feet. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get these installed, and you can check it out. Wanted to go ahead and show you what I've done. Is one thing that I wish was a little different is these hooks do not rotate. They lay flat. So you'll need something to stick out to hook to that, or in my case, I have just folded these over and have them turned on. So you can see how I have them tucked in on this window. Okay, and then the last light on each side hangs over the side. So what I have is I have some double-sided mounting tape here. And I've used this on my Govee light install. So on my Govee light install, I wanted the lights here at the bottom, the same thing as these lights, to be mounted kind of tight and to the surface there, so that they don't blow around. So you can see that there's some wind. So not very much wind, but they're moving around. But what I'm doing is I'm putting this double-sided tape here, and I'm going to stick it. And this particular kind of tape is doesn't leave residue. It's a mounting tape. It's clear plastic, and it seems to work really well for this application. I've had them installed on my Govee lights all summer, or excuse me, all winter, and they're still holding strong. So this is a double-sided mounting tape. It's clear, toolless, heavy-duty, transparent, no residue. So I can put a link to this in the description. Change of plans on my install. I didn't like where I had them installed in the back, just a personal preference. I thought they'd be better suited up front in the front of my house. So what I've done is I've reinstalled the lights up in a big window I have in the front of my house. And I have some Govee lights on the first floor on the sides of my doors. I have lights on my house that are permanent. I have floodlights. And so I thought this would go good to be kind of more in the center of my home. So let me just turn the camera, and I can show you that I've installed these lights up there on that big window in the front. And so the install process is really similar to what I had before, except the only difference is up there. So I use that same mounting tape to go right to the glass, and then I still put the bit of that mounting tape across the bottom to keep those lights from blowing around. And then I actually extended the power cable and ran them over to an outlet that I have up in the corner of my house. But that kind of falls outside of the normal install that maybe somebody would do. But yeah, so I kind of customized that to my fit. So I just kind of wanted to show you the change that I did with my install. So they're installed at the front of my house, put the mounting tape up against the window, and yeah, good to go. So let's jump over to the app and just give you a quick tutorial on what they look like. And we'll wait till it gets dark, do a little review on the app and just kind of some of the functionality, and go from there. Here with the app, and what I've done is I've gone to the App Store and I've downloaded the app. So it's SURP Life, S-U-R-P-L-I-F-E is the app that you need. You can get that from the Google Play Store for Android or the App Store for iOS devices. You're gonna sign in, or get the app running, create a free account, and then add the device. In the upper right hand corner, you're going to hit the plus sign, and it found the device really fast. You're just going to select it and hit connect, and then it's going to throw it into the favorites my home screen here. If you slide the little on-off button down, you're going to see that it's going to turn off, and there it goes off. And then if I slide it back up, it turns back on. So to start with, I've got kind of a Easter theme going here with the little chick blowing kisses. So if I click on it, it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna show these devices and options for the device. And so first of all, we've got colorful, effects, word, gallery, do-it-yourself, rhythm, schedule, the on-off button there, settings, and splicing. Splicing I can't do because you need at least 2 curtain lights. I believe you can hook up to 7, I believe, all together and have like one big image. For this demo, we're just going to focus on color. You have a screen here, and you can change the different kinds of colors that you want. And so there's just a lot of options here that can be done. And so I'm just going to go ahead and go back out. You can see that they all turned red. That's what I've got here. And if I move over to green, and I move over to blue or purple, you know, all this is changing. So I'm going to go back out to effects, and let's just go ahead and select kind of the rainbow looking one. You've got a blue and a white, kind of a law enforcement shout out, maybe tribute there. You could use that one for. You've got kind of the scrambled look there. Some really cool effects you've got here under effects. So if we go back out to the main screen and go to Word, I can type in some words, and then hit done, and now it's saying test across the video. You can see there, and so there's a whole bunch you could do there. You can slow down how fast it moves. You can have it move really fast, and then you can obviously change the brightness there. So I'm gonna go out of there. I'm gonna go into gallery, and here you have some themes where, you know, for example, you've got the reindeer here for Christmas. You've got a Christmas tree. You know, as I scroll down, you've got the reindeer running. Here's some spooky ones for Halloween. You know, this one's kind of fun, kind of a Pac-Man option there, and you've got a skull. Some really cool things you've got. If you want more of a patriotic, you know, theme, you can, depend on what country you're from, you can do flags. And so let's go ahead and go over to picture at the top. And these are just going to be solid pictures, right? They're not moving, they're not animated. You know, I guess you could sell your house, you could put one up on your home. All kinds of options here. Let's go back out real quick. You've got to do it yourself, where you can hit the plus sign there, and then you can just start to draw. Obviously, I'm not doing much. I'm going to hit save, and there's what I just drew. So let's pop back out. Rhythm. I don't have the permission set to be able to record, and so I'm not going to do much with that. Schedule. Let's go ahead, and so you can have these turn on and turn off, and do, you know, you can have them turn on, set to a certain animation, and then turn off. So if I select the first one, it's going to say what time do I want it on, do I want to repeat, which days of the week, and then perform which action. If I select that, I can go in and say turn on the lights and perform, and if I click on that, it will then let me say this time turn this on, and then turn it off, and then I could have multiples, turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off. I could do multiples per night. So let's go back out, and then there I can see that at 10:30 I have it turn off. So you can go ahead and set the schedule. One thing to realize is that this is Bluetooth only, so these lights, this set of curtain lights will not hook into your Wi-Fi. So it's Bluetooth, so that when you put the schedule on, it does download right to the device, so you don't need to be in Bluetooth range for them to work, but you do need to be in Bluetooth range to connect and make any changes. So you can just see there that I have a simple on schedule at dark and an off schedule at 10:30, and you can do multiples. You just click the add schedule at the bottom, run through the screens we just talked about. So let's just back out of there real quick, and just under settings, it's going to let you change a color calibration. If you install these lights and you flip them around the other side, you can change the horizontal side to side so that the pictures don't look inverted, so that they look correct. I have these installed the way that they're designed to be and not flip the other way, so I don't need to turn that option on. And splicing we talked about. That's really it. So I'm going to go back to effects, or excuse me, gallery, and I'm going to scroll down, and I want to go back to the one I had it set on before, which is, and there's a lot here. That's kind of a fun one. Got the soccer option there. My daughter would sure love that one. And we're going to go to this, well, there's just a lot of fun ones here. We could do a lot of things. So I'm going to go back to the chick, blowing kisses, because that kind of fits in with the theming of what I have going on in my home. So yeah, that's really it for the app. Really easy to run. Again, it's Bluetooth, and it allows you to connect in, make the changes, set schedules, which is what I like to do. I just like to have my lights come on and go off, and then I do go in occasionally and change things depending on the type of season it is, the kind of holiday it is that you want to have these lights for, and that's really it. So yeah, we'll just do a couple more minutes of wrap up. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with my final thoughts. So these lights, and let me just make sure that I get the name for you. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but they're spelled Qiner. That's the product name. They're the 6.5 by 6.5 foot curtain lights. There's 400 LEDs, and you can create and customize your own images. You can select from the pre-selected ones, just like I showed in the app. There's stills, there's animations, and then you can write text and have that spelled out on the curtains. So a lot of options there. One thing to be aware of is these are Bluetooth only. So you connect to them, you make your settings, you set your schedules, and then it does load those onto the device. So you don't have to be in range for the scheduling to work. It will work. You just have to connect to Bluetooth in order to make changes. Yeah, the install process was good. I kind of changed my mind halfway through and decided I wanted them on the front of the house instead of the back of the house. But a couple of thoughts on things I wished that they would have. Number one, I wish that those little hooks would spin and they would face any direction you wanted. I think that would allow you to mount them maybe in some more options as far as the mounting is concerned. Number two, I do wish that they had Wi-Fi capability on those, because that way then you could hook them into, say, Alexa or Google Home, do some more automations in regards to that. And really, I think that was really my only semi issues. They're not really big issues, but those are my thoughts regarding the curtain lights. I've enjoyed them. They've been rock solid every night. They've turned on and turned off just when they should. Haven't had any problems there. So I look forward to using these and having the holidays, and I like to change things up on my home. I have the exterior permanent lights installed, and so I have all kinds of schedules going for different seasons, different holidays. So if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. It helps me out. In the description, I will put a link to how to purchase these. I'll also put a link on the mounting tape that I use that really helps. And I've used this mounting tape multiple times for multiple projects, and it's really good. It's clear, it's stretchy, it doesn't leave a residue, it comes off really quite easily. When you kind of have to work at it to pull it off, but you don't have to worry about that glue residue, and it's really good stuff as well. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to start doing my beekeeping videos. I'm a hobbyist beekeeper, and now that we're into spring, there's a lot to do on my hives, and I want to start making some videos regarding that. So if that interests you, stay tuned for that. And of course, I'm going to have some more tech videos, some more hot tub videos, and yeah, so until next time, thanks for watching and have a good one.